comfortable talking to myself, but like this is a whole new level. Like I'm nervous. Hey guys, how's it going? It's me, Jenny. It's a cooking video. We're gonna be making hot and sour shiitake noodles. I'm just gonna give you kind of the ingredients, show you kind of how I mix it, and then you're welcome to like do whatever you want. Because that's the magic, right, of cooking, where you can just do whatever you want. Let's just get cracking, I guess.
So the first thing I'm actually adding into the sauce is a little bit of sugar, probably around half a teaspoon or less, and the sugar actually helps balance out the acidity of the vinegar. The next ingredient I'm adding in is actually optional, and it's sesame paste. If you don't have it in your grocery store, you can also use peanut butter instead, but I would recommend adding less sugar in that case. The sesame paste gives the sauce a slight creamy texture, which actually ends up tasting pretty good. And the best way to avoid lumps is to add a little bit of soy sauce and give it a real aggressive stir until the sauce is smooth. Now for probably the most important ingredient, the laoganma. This stuff is pretty salty. It's not that spicy and it's definitely very flavorful, so you probably want to put in about maybe a tablespoon. Then you want to add around 3 tablespoons of soy sauce and 1 tablespoon or less of vinegar. I'm also going to add a few more optional ingredients, including Szechuan peppercorn oil, which gives that numbing effect, as well as a little bit of extra chili, just because I don't think the laoganma is spicy enough. Definitely experiment with the proportions on your own. From here, you want to start chopping up your toppings. So we have green onions. I like a lot of green onions, so I'm chopping up 2. Don't forget to cut off the gross bits, like the top and the bottom. After you're done with the green onions, you also want to do the same for the cilantro. I am definitely one of those people who is obsessed with cilantro. I do not think it tastes like soap, but obviously if you're one of those people who hates it, don't put it in. Lastly, you want to chop up some fresh garlic to put on top. This might be a little too much for some people because it tends to be a little spicy and it definitely makes your breath stink, so just letting you know there. But it does give the noodles a pretty tasty kick. I added some salt because I saw Gordon Ramsay do it, and when he added the salt and used his knife, the garlic just became some magic paste. Clearly, as you can tell from the footage, this did not work. The goal is to just get the garlic as fine as possible. As much as I love garlic, you don't want to eat a giant hunk. I literally almost forgot the most important part, the eggs. Honestly, these noodles are just fiber. I think they're less than 10 calories or something, and with the sauce that's mostly just soy sauce and laoganma, it's probably best to add a couple eggs for nutrition. Start boiling a pot of water. This will be really important because the shirataki noodles smell kind of weird.
Smells interesting.
Aggressively rinse off the shirataki noodles once they come out of the bag. There's no such thing as overcooking them, but just follow the package instructions. Like I said, they smell really bad, so it doesn't hurt to boil them a little bit longer. Once your eggs are done boiling, go ahead and put them in cold water. You can really cook your eggs however you like. I prefer hard-boiled or poached for soup noodles, which these kind of are, so that's my recommendation. Once your noodles are done, go ahead and strain them. As you can see, I'm really struggling to do this while I'm filming. And it's also touching the bottom of the sink, which in retrospect is kind of gross. From here, you just have to add the sauce. I'm adding 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I guess I am a 6 teaspoon, tablespoon kind of girl, and add enough water to cover the noodles. From here, it's really just assembly. Grab your noodles, add in your garlic, add in your green onions and cilantro, and most importantly, that egg. Yeah, I was pretty excited by that egg cut. I mean, I gotta say, the soft-boiled eggs look so good. That's essentially all the steps. Drizzle a little bit of sauce for effect, but overall, there it is. Super tasty. Spicy, salty eggs.
I gotta say, it was really good.